Now, welcome to Mr. SolidWorks YouTube channel. I am going to walk you through all the way from the beginner level to a master level where we will be able to draw from simple to complex designs using SolidWorks software. Now, let's get in. Once you have your SolidWorks opened like this, so you have to come at this icon. This is a new document. You have to click. So these three parts will show up on your display. So let me explain to you one after another in a very short time. Now we have a part section, we have an assembly section and a drawing section. A part section is used for creating a single part in the design. So let me say you want to design a shaft, you can come here and click, then it will take you to the page where you will be able to create your shaft or whatever you want to design. At assembly section, if you want, now you have created your parts, a variety of parts, maybe it can be shafts, gears, or etc. You will come on this assembly section so that it can enable you to join those parts which you have created them under part section. This is the uses of this part section. So once we come on the drawing section, is that if you want now to break down all the assembly drawings and all the parts which you have created into detailed drawings, where you have to create them in 2D drawings, then you will have to come on this section where it will take you to the template, which you will have to insert your assembly or your parts which you have created. That's true. Now let's start. We are going to start with parts. We are going to create parts at the beginner level. We are going to start with very simple basics. Now let's get in. So now here on part, you can double click or just hit OK. Then on the display, it will show you this page where it is having like three important things to consider here. These parts here, this part displays the command. It's called a command manager. So the commands which you will have to be using, it can be a surface or sheet metal, or you want to create sketches, you will come here at the top, and all this region is for commands. Now you have this small area here. This is the feature manager tree. This means that all the features which we will have created in the drawings or on this section, this is the graphical area where you will have to create your drawings. All the features which we will have used, the input, the data, or the details will be displaying on this feature manager tree under this part. You can do anything. If you want to edit or modify something, you will have to come here. Now before we start creating, we can change the display scene. We want our page to be clear, so you will have to click here and hit plain white. Okay, that's all. Let me give you very short things, small things which will help you to be fast when you are drawing. I'm going to show you some shortcuts on the display, which will help you on the keyboard, the shortcuts on the keyboard, which will help you to be fast when you are creating your drawings. Let me take to you the keyboard. You will have actually the physical keyboard. This is the software keyboard. I just brought it in here for just the demonstration. You have very few keys here, just are very important. The first important key is the escape key. The escape key, we have the delete key and enter key, as well as shift and control key. We have about 5 very important keys. Now, how are we going to use these keys for quickening our activities? So imagine if we want let me give you an example. How are we going to be using these keys? I will start with this small simple sketch, even though we have not reached this side. Let me sketch. You have a line command, then you want to draw something. Let me say just a box or just a small thing like this. As you can see, every time I hit, the line continues. The line command continues. So if I just want to quit this command to end it, what do? The first option is you right click on your drawing area and hit select. That is how you can do. Or alternatively, you have your line you are drawing and you want to stop to quit the line command. What you do is just to click escape like that. So you will have to choose your own. Another key which is important here is the control. You know, the usage of control is just for selection. If you want to select multiples, you use you press and hold your control key, then you will have to select. Enter is known, and delete is just for removal. If you want to eliminate a command or whatever, you can just select it and then hit delete. I think we are through now. Like that. Now let's get started. We have a few things here. For instance, here I am on the sketch side. Of course, in SolidWorks we do use cross sections most of the time. We create cross sections that help us to create physical bodies, solid bodies. So you have to come on the sketch section where we have the entities here. We have a couple of entities where we have a line, we have a cycle, we have a spline, we have a rectangle, etc., and all other stuffs like that. This helps us to create cross section. For instance, I want to create a box. If I want to create a box, now we know the cross section for the box, it can be a square or a rectangular, depends with how the box appears. Now you can alternative come and take this corner rectangle. We have multiple options here. At the corner rectangle, you can just hit this arrow and it will show you some options for the rectangle. You can use this center rectangle, corner rectangle, etc. Depends with what you need, what is simple for you. So let me choose this corner rectangle. I want to create a box. Then I will come on my graphic area, hit on this side and go to the opposite direction of the diagonal and click like that. Then I hit escape. I can put this origin at the center. So if you want to put this origin at the center, you can choose this origin point and control and touch this line, come at the center. You see that point, hit this point. You see here we have multiple options. We have a couple of options. Make this aligned in a vertical line. You can see that one. So I want also this side to be coincident with collinear, to be collinear with the origin point. So I have to select this point as well as one point on this line. Then I will click here and make them horizontal. That is how we do it. You see, now this is a complete cross section. Maybe if you want to put some dimensions, depends with how large the box is, it can be 100. You put enter by 60 enter.